What's going on, everybody? It's Anthony. How is everybody doing? Now, last night I went and watched The Batman. And I know this is not Star Wars related, but I had to go see it. I will be doing Spider Man No Way Home soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. But this was fantastic. There's still some things that they could have done better in the movie, but overall, this was amazing. Robert Pattinson as Batman, he absolutely nailed it. And as you see right here, the audience score and the tomato meter score, dude, it was good. I really enjoyed it. There were some parts of the movie that I find were better than Batman Begins, but let's go take a look at at some of the some of the excuse me, some of the reviews. And 90 all audience had a 92% on here, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, dude, I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. Robert Pattinson absolutely nailed it. I'm not gonna go into spoilers in this one. I'm gonna make another video later on. Now, in terms of identity politics, there was a little bit of it into it, but it didn't ruin the movie as a whole. Really, it was still really good with that little bit of identity politics in there. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Now, as I said, there were some parts that were better than Batman Begins, and overall, the plot, every scene, the score was amazing. The score was fantastic, and I they showed the trailer right before the movie started, and it gives you it gives you a bit of a glimpse of what's to come, and they actually captured it very well with the trailer, with the last trailer that they released. And when I went to see the movie, holy crap, that was that was something else. And now, obviously, with what with what I thought of the movie overall, it was dark. Gotham was a huge character in the movie. Like, we didn't go out of Gotham at all, which was pretty fantastic. Obviously, the return of the Batmobile in there again. Oh man, there's so many things that were really well done. The Riddler was fantastic. The Penguin could have had a little bit of a darker arc, but overall, dude, it was amazing. And Catwoman was pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not the greatest, but we can't always have what we want inside the movies, right? But overall, I really enjoyed this. And dude, it was fantastic. The first hour of the movie really gets you into the story and really gets you into the story. And then once the last hour of the movie was the darkest. It was really good. And I hope that you guys have a chance to go see it in theaters. I went there yesterday and I came home around 1 o'clock in the morning because I had to walk home. But this was amazing. Now we're gonna take a look at a little bit of some of the reviews here. Why did it have to be 3 hours? Another could have been cut and became comical after the long view. Couldn't disagree with that. I like that it was 3 hours long because like the first every hour of the movie had different feels to it, but every scene kept you into it. It was fantastic. Amazing movie, superheroes movie will always be held at different standard for me now. It's true. Exactly. I like Alice, her verified review, and not a moment was boring. The movie flew by. The casting was surprisingly awesome. Despite my initial hesitation at saying that Robert Pattinson was Batman, he did a fantastic job. The coolest penguin I've ever seen. Uh, I kind of agree with that, but they could have put more darkness to the penguin, in my opinion. Oh, dude, the best Catwoman, Gordon and Batman together it was fantastic. That was really good. And Matt Reeves did a fantastic job at. I know I got to see the preview, yeah, last night, and I loved it. It was great. And today is the fourth, so I got to see the preview, and dude, it was amazing. I loved it. Okay, let's see here. Overall, a beautiful piece of cinema. My one negative statement is how I didn't really like how Bruce treated Alfred. That's true. Now we're not gonna go any more into spoilers here, but I agree with that statement at the end. Alfred and like there wasn't that much Bruce Wayne in the movie. It was mostly just Batman. It was amazing. That's when I exceeded my expectations. Yep. Yes, it's the best Batman since The Dark Knight Rises. Absolutely. A different type of Batman movie for sure. And it was really, really detective. Like it was detective heavy in this movie. Like essentially, Batman, Catwoman, and Gordon were trying to figure out the Riddler. They were trying to track him down, and they finally did. But that was the entire movie, just him. And then at the end, it just went really, really dark. Like I said, it was fantastic. Yeah, like this guy, 5 out of 5. Okay, let's see Vienna. Really, a 1.5 star out of 5. Okay, really boring, and scenes are dragged out. Everyone in the theater took a nap. If scenes weren't dragged out in the movie, it could have been 1.5 hours long and exciting. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. It was actually a really good movie. It was really good. Let's see what the critics say. I'm curious to see what the critics say. I'm really curious to see what the critics said. Okay. Here we go. Right here, a 3.5 out of 5. If this film effectively repurposes our shared trauma into something, you know what? There was some, like, see, there was some of these people, they just don't know what they're talking about most of the time. The critics, like, come on. Mm, like Batman Begins again. Kind of disagree with that. I kind of why did you give it such a low score then? Because in my eyes, there were some parts that were better than Batman Begins. The Batman runs too long and could use pow, bam, wham, like all the things from the comics. That's a 2.5 out of 4. Okay, that's pretty bad. Pattinson really shares, yeah, the Kravitz. Yeah. Like, no, dude, overall, this was a great movie. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys will go into theaters and watch it as well. And I think next week I'm gonna try to do Spider-Man No Way Home because I haven't seen it yet. And it's still out there in theaters. So I'm gonna try and get my hands on the movie. But we'll see. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, dude. The Batman in theaters March 4th. I got the preview, and it's going to be in streaming April 19th. Now that's going to be interesting, and I hope that you guys will go to the theaters and watch it. But that's it for me, guys. Now, sorry for the lack of uploads. It's been a really busy week for me, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, now this I can't say the line, the Star Wars line, so I'll just say have a great day, everyone. I'm gonna put the channel to different a little bit of aspects. Like I'm gonna keep the channel the way it is, talking about Star Wars, but also branch and talk about other things like DC. I'm not gonna do Marvel because I don't give a shit about Marvel. But overall, this was a fantastic movie, and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Have a good one.